Welcome to day 159. It's 7:30, and the sun has just come up over the horizon. We're leaving our stealth camp that sits below Humpback Rocks, and we're on our way for a fairly short day, a Nero into Waynesboro. That's the Paul Seawolf shelter. We just stopped down below by the water to have a quick breakfast.
Yum.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I had Nature Valley wafers and a Rice Krispie bar.
Yum. We're 2 hours in now.
4.1 miles down the trail. 2 breaks. Doing good.
I smell the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And hot lunch.
Town day.
Yeah. Thank you, trail maintainers. Ooh, that'd be a tough one to get through.
We're 3 hours in and we've come 6.7 miles. So about 2, maybe 2.1 to go. And we'll be headed into town.
Click.
Another milestone. The odometer clicks over again.
We have less than 200 miles left. We have 199.5 in fact. We missed it by half a I was doing the math for that last half mile. I think we're getting close. Click.
Yep. I'm liking it.
I can't believe it.
Our niece, Tatiana, 2014 through hiker.
We know her. I'm wearing loner clothes and loving it. I pulled this out of the pile.
Huh?
Yeah.
Loner clothes.
Yeah, I love loner clothes.
Yeah.
You get to be like a different person every time. Okay.
All right.
It was a fine day.
Oh, beautiful weather, great trail. We got up, 6:30?
Yeah, I was actually up. I was up at like 5 because I had a nightmare. And in my nightmare, there were bears. And the bears were stealing our food bags. And it was quite a long night of listening to sticks breaking outside our tent. What breaks sticks? Bears! Bears break sticks. Mm-hmm. So I had bears on my mind. This is what I get for reading the Guthooks comments, because
Right.
all the comments for that campsite talked about the bears.
Well, a comment last
No,
May.
no, I read through. There were dozens of
Right.
comments about the bears. So, all night long I'm listening for branches breaking and the food bag hitting the ground, and happy bears, tearing into our food bag, So I woke up at like 5:30, and right about then, there were headlamps coming up the trail. It was really weird, and voices. And I think it was a couple of day hikers going to get the sunrise on Humpback Rocks.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
But we packed out pretty quick this morning.
We did, because we skipped
Yeah,
breakfast.
we got up, we had coffee, but we didn't eat breakfast. And we packed everything down to the shelter and grabbed a snack at the shelter 4 miles away.
Yeah, I noticed that I got all packed out of the tent, clear of the tent in 23 minutes. Now, for some reason, it still takes us 90 minutes to get back on the trail. We set the alarm clock, and 90 minutes later, we're on the trail. But this morning, I think it was 1 hour.
It's 1 hour.
Yeah. And we did have hot drinks at our campsite.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did hold off on a meal until we got down to the
Right.
shelter. Well, I think we're both snacking on the way.
No, I think we both had snacks at the shelter. That was 4 miles in was our first food.
Yeah.
Which is probably not the greatest of ideas. If those of you who are thinking about calories and calorie loading, it's probably better to have something to eat before you start walking. But we had coffee and milk tea.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it worked out okay.
Little something. We ate really well last night too, because we had our ramen
Yep.
with chicken and peanut butter, which sounds weird, but it really tastes good.
Yeah.
The trail for the first part of the morning was a pure tourist trail. It's the trail that people use from the parking lot to Humpback Rocks.
Right.
And so we were gliding.
I don't think we slowed down all day.
No, we didn't. But that trail was particularly
Yeah.
well groomed for the tourists.
But not a lot of elevation today, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot of rocks, except when we were crossing over water sources. I mean, it was
Yep.
well groomed and well cared for.
In fact, I was looking at the elevation, and I noticed there's like 300 right to get to Rockfish Gap parking lot. And I was just, whoa, what a bummer. In the last hour of the day, we've got to climb the... We were up there, and I didn't even notice we were climbing, because it was so graded. It was graded, it was very gentle, very easy.
Yeah. 8.8 miles. Not a lot of wildlife.
No, that's not true. There were squirrels and chipmunks everywhere.
They were just invisible.
I
No, there were a couple.
got pictures of chipmunks today.
Evidence.
I got chipmunk evidence.
Yeah.
I had to use the big zoom for it, but I got the chipmunks today. Yeah, mighty pleased about that. Fall colors are looking really pretty now too. And,
Yeah, they're starting to come in.
yeah. And that Paul C. Wolf shelter has the most beautiful stream running past it.
Mm-hmm.
That, gosh, that's one of the, I forgot how pretty that was.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful set of waterfalls.
Get a lot of the water sounds, and it's just right there on the edge of the creek.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
After 4 nights out, how nice is it to be here at Stanimal's?
Oh, today's a town day. Definitely a town day. We went over and got lunch. We actually went over to Walmart and bought all of our food and brought it back here and cooked it. And we've just been relaxing.
You want to explain why we're not eating in fast food restaurants?
Well, most of the fast food restaurants are not doing takeout. They're doing drive-through.
And we don't have a car.
And you know, they don't honor shoes as drive-through.
No,
Yeah.
it's not fair.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
Yeah. So we ended up just buying something we could microwave here and had a really nice meal.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have pizza for
That's
dinner.
good.
Yeah.
Pizza's in the oven.
Yeah.
Ice cream's in the freezer.
Yeah.
We're in good shape.
We're loading up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we're gonna enter Shenandoah National Park tomorrow. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Got some big miles planned. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
And let's see. We're also going to be doing some lean packing. So tonight we're going to leave some things here at Stanimal's because we're going to come back on Sunday night.
Yeah. A lot of you have asked about what our plan is for Tropical Storm Delta or Hurricane Delta. I'm not even sure what it's being called. But Sunday and Monday are supposed to be pretty wet. So we're going to come back here Sunday night.
Dry off.
And wash and dry our clothes.
Yeah.
And then the forecast for Monday is actually relatively good. So we're going to press back on out on Monday.
Yeah.
And see if we can make our way farther north.
Yep.
And the folks at Stanimal's have been very accommodating. They're willing to do shuttles. We can call them from inside the park because there's relatively good cell coverage. So we'll see how all that plays out in the next couple of episodes.
But that means tomorrow we only have to pack for an overnighter.
Yeah.
And so there's some stuff we carry all the time that we don't need on an overnighter. Things that we use in hostels, like the chargers, and
Right.
things, clothing that we use when we're not hiking. So we're going to lean out everything and just take a day and a half's worth of food, which will really lighten our load. And that'll hopefully help us get some big miles in. It's not quite slack packing, but it's pretty darn
But
close.
it's good. We like it.
Also, we understand that Shenandoah still has waysides open. So we're hoping we can get, if not some meals there, at least we can pick up some food, like snack food and things, to supplement our calories.
Right.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. So tonight we're looking forward to pizza for dinner and
Yeah.
ice cream for dessert.
Yeah. And we're sleeping in beds tonight. Yay! We've already had that hot shower. Yay.
Yeah.
And what do we have here?
Cheers.
A little glass of wine?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Pizza time.